lot of calls still on Patek, and as you guys know, we sell mostly Journe. A lot of people do that where they call on one watch and they're interested in another, and then it's good to try to just package stuff together because I'm more than happy to give you guys maybe a few points off if you're getting two at once. It really depends. I mean, if it's like a very standard watch, like for example, the 5990, like a chronograph, yes, I understand, but if it has a certain rarity or craftsmanship or whatever, then I can get it on some pieces. But yeah, in general, yes, Rose, titanium, platinum, watches like that should be over 200. I'd spend over 200 on that versus stainless for sure.
You know, I mean, I've got a Platinum Daytona. I think I spent 100, but now I don't have the 126 now. That will probably be the next one with the baguette open back. But the first generation, I remember when those things didn't, you know, they weren't on fire when they first came out.
Those baguettes all of a sudden actually, yeah, they've gone up. It was like a 115 to 120 watch. Now they're like 125.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. 125, 127. You might be able to get something.
Here, I'm sending you a picture of the open work right now. I just sent it to you just so you can get an idea. No.
They're both formidable watches.
For sure. The one thing I like about this watch is that the skeleton actually has symmetry to it, as you can see, versus like the open work doesn't. To me, it kind of matters because I'm like a little bit OCD, but to others it does. In terms of rarity too, I would believe that I know one other dealer has this watch and they're asking 290. So I could definitely source you an open work 41 regular for 135 to 145 from like 2020 plus.
Yeah.
I mean, there's tons of those. That's definitely not an issue for me to get.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody can source, right? But for me to get my best deal, I'm better off buying two watches from the same guy out of inventory. That's how I'm going to get my best price point.
Okay, yeah, I'll let you do some research and then I guess just put together some numbers and hopefully I can make it work for you.
Yeah, just to be honest, I have a call with these guys later on today, brand new 2025, and they've got that listed. Well, I don't know what they've got it listed for. They might have it listed for 280 because they like to go high, but they've offered it at 268, and that's an August 2025 date. So they just got that thing.
Yeah, like I would match that. As long as there's not crazy delta. If it's like $3 or $4 grand, I would always try to at least match or beat it. So yeah, just let me know what they come back at, and then obviously they have a pretty big inventory as well, but pricing, I'm not sure how they're gonna be.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really got down and dirty. I mean, you've got to be ready to send the wire to get your best pricing. Otherwise, you're just wasting people's time, right?
You get some ideas to what you want to spend or what you can get it for, then feel free to fire back at me.
Anything else in your inventory that you think might be?
To be honest, we've been super bullish on Journe. I don't know if that's something that you're interested in. We have a bunch of Journe.
I've looked at some of the Journes, but I'm just not there. I'm still building. I've kind of switched from the old white guy freaking Rolex, Patek, and then some of the APs, of course. I've got 5 sons, right? So my world, a lot of what I'm buying, they have to like too, because I'm going to pass all these down to them. If you got something that you come across that you think would also appeal to a younger wearer, like, you know, if you come across it, just text it to me, and I'm going to take, hopefully today, to make a few phone calls, and then hopefully be done with this all tomorrow and be all wrapped up.
Okay, cool. Or I'll send you some more stuff.
Thanks, Alec. I appreciate it.
He was looking at a 41 skeleton. Unfortunately, we don't have in stock, but that is a very easy watch for us to get, so I could probably get that at a pretty good price. And then the 5991R, I feel like we sell one of those every single week. Those have moonballed. Those are freaking expensive now. For brand new, you're looking at around 270K. So he's gonna call around to a couple more dealers, see if we can match or beat those prices, and hopefully we get the sale today. Package deal on a 5991R and then a 41 skeleton. He wants to pay it today.
Okay. Does that have to be new or?
And he says, whoever can just give me the best deal today, I'll do it.
Gotcha.
I said 275.
Yeah, maybe they haven't stock.
I'll send you pictures. It's in our Hong Kong office. It'll be like Tuesday, but I'll send you pictures. It's full sticker complete. Yeah, we just had to pick up a lot of watches there and it was just too many. So I'm gonna have it picked up. So do you want to go for the Ruby? Okay. Like I said, I need to double confirm and authenticate it. And then once it's all good, but you already gave a deposit. So we'll just count that. Whatever you're giving, like that in the 3503, we just, and the crypto you had sent. But yeah, it's not 100%. We just have to authenticate it and whatnot. We'll figure it out. All right, and I'll work on it and I'll get it to my office to get checked. Okay, thanks, bye. Great client of ours. We're doing a massive deal with the 5711 112P Ruby. It was an amazing watch. Bubba Watson, he's trading in some watches. Also got him a new Giraffe. It's a really big deal. Great client. Now we just got to work on getting the 5711 112P, get it authenticated, and then once it's all good, good, I'll give him the thumbs up on that. There's not that many in the market. We found one, but on those watches, it's very critical to, one, check the serial with Patek with the police, and then two, also make sure that the papers are good, because there's quite a few of those with some bad papers, because obviously, even if the watch is real, the paper's out a lot of money, or if the bezel's swapped, etc. Yeah, you gotta be very careful on these kind of watches, because it's also a lot of money. It's a really good client of ours, so we just make sure everything's bulletproof, so it takes a little bit for the authentication process, and then we'll have it delivered to our Hong Kong office, authenticate it, and then once everything's good, we'll bring it over to the US. So the Giraffe is a new Rolex. It's a TBR, so it's a baguette bezel. It also has a really cool dial, and it's really cool in the sense that it's brown, and then it has a brown oyster flex. It's the first time they did a different colored oyster flex. It's reference 126555 TBR. It was kind of not perceived so well on the market, but recently, I think once you get on your wrist, it's an awesome watch. We haven't seen one yet. The pictures look great, but it's really like the prices have gone way up in that watch. It's been really demanded, so we'll see how it lines up with the Eye of Tiger. Personally, it's kind of a tricky question if I would go with the Eye of the Tiger or the Giraffe. What would you go with, Alec?
I like the brown oyster flex strap. I think that's cool. When I first saw pictures of it, I think it looked like a little bit feminine, but as soon as like you see it in person, you can definitely pull it off. I'd say it's a unisex watch for sure, but I would personally go with the Eye of the Tiger. It's very similar.
I was gonna go with the Eye of the Tiger, but I guess I would go Eye of the Tiger. Oh man, that's tough.
I go Eye of the Tiger white gold.
Yeah, so for me, it's between white gold and the Giraffe. Yellow gold, I think, is just kind of like too loud. It is a cool watch. Yeah, I don't know. Right now, I think I may go Giraffe just because it's new. I don't know. I've seen the Eye of the Tiger a lot. Now, what's going to be a freaking pain in the ass is, let's say the watch comes and it doesn't fit the client's wrist. As we know from our experience here, how hard is that to get a Giraffe oyster flex strap in a different size, Alec?
Probably not possible. I would imagine to do that, the person that bought the watch probably has to go in with the watch and get it. I think that's the only way. I don't think you can just call and get that.
Yeah, or it's something that's going to take a while. Whoa, gold stitching. Would be better on this watch. I think it'd be sicker, right? Because it matches.
This is what I would go with for price point.
That's pretty cool. This has the new moon. Can you twist it to get the new moon? Show. Because it has the NASA moon. Is there another function? So here's another thing. I think we all know this. We sold a watch to someone and the guy was moving the watch counterclockwise. He's like, no, it breaks the movement, and like freaked out.
Yeah, I remember listening to the video and it's like,
Yeah. So guys, never ever turn your watches counterclockwise, no matter what. It can break the movement, it can screw it up. Our watchmaker had a panic
perpetual
attack
calendars particularly.
Yeah, we sold someone a watch and they did that. So please never wind your watch backwards or set your watch backwards. Just never do it. Always go to the right, even if you miss it.
Oh, there it goes. See, I got it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks sick.
Okay, so we got some new Journe arrivals that just arrived here. My goal is to have one showcase, which is 18 watches in our showroom filled with Journe. Right now we have 13, so we're looking to buy more. The problem is they're selling really fast, so it's hard to keep up. But that's what I'm trying to keep is 18. I don't think we've ever had a full. We just got these in. We haven't had these before. We've had an Optimum. This is 42 millimeter though, brand new 2024. It's really hard to find this watch in general, let alone a new date and to be brand new 2024 like this. What's really cool about this watch is this strap is absolutely insane. So this is like a gray croc with gold stitching. Personally, I think it would look better on this other watch I'm going to introduce here, which is a Rose Gold Salmon Calendrier. This watch is absolutely sick, hard to find. We actually just got one of our clients a black label version of this. The Calendrier they didn't make for that long. Platinum Salmon is like the best combo that, you know, hardest to find. Also, it goes for a premium more than the gray dial with platinum. Just rose salmon in general or platinum salmon has just gone through the roof. And these are really hard to find. So when I found this, which is a really rare combo, I was absolutely ecstatic. So I bought it immediately. It looks awesome on the wrist, 40 millimeters. Even looking online when I was about to buy the watch, I wanted to check out comps. Like I found no actual pictures of this watch. It was just stock photo. Yeah, really rare. Let me throw this on the wrist real quick. I mean, man, how good does that look? That watch is sick. I love the Calendrier. Calendrier recently at auction too has just been going for insane numbers. Like the Black Label 38 hammer price was like $462. They're just really hard to find and they sell really quick. I only saw one other one available in the market that was Platinum 38 and it already sold. Yeah, once I saw it, I had to buy it, Rose Salmon. Here's the Octa Lune, which we sell very well. This is slider, like new 42 millimeter. This has the new NASA moon. So also like kind of what you saw also in the new AP Perpetual 26674 ST. It's just like the graphics 1,000 times better. Get a close up on that. And this is a combo you don't see that often as well. This is rose gold with a gray dial. You know, people either go rose salmon or they go gray platinum. So you don't see this too often. This isn't like off catalog or something crazy. You can request this. We've had some people try and sell us this watch thinking it's worth a lot more in this combo. It's a nice combo. You don't see it that often. This is also 42 millimeter like new. So another nice pickup. We sell these Octa Lunes really, really well. It's a beautiful watch. Absolutely ecstatic about these three. So we're getting there. We're getting to the 18. Need to buy a few more. The problem is they're all selling really fast, as I was saying earlier. A colleague just asked a good question. So yes, with this strap, even though I love this strap, you wanted something else. The nice thing about Journe is you can go in plenty of straps or you can call them up. They always have them in stock, which is Richard Mille. It's sometimes we take longer sourcing the strap than the actual watch. But yeah, the Optimum is just such an insane time-only watch. You think of time-only watch, personally just think of like a 6702, but look how complex this is as a time-only watch. And it's really cool. It shows, it's not going right now, but you can see the seconds going on the back of the movement. It's so cool. Going counterclockwise, that's insane. And then yeah, this calendar is really rare. So that's another reason why they keep going up is like, man, stuff like this is so hard to find. Also something we're noticing is the TNs have been a bit harder to find recently, which is also a rarer watch. I think they discontinued TN not so long after this. I know it's roughly the same time frame, but yeah, these calendriers are really hard to find. So whoever picks up this watch, really, really nice pickup. This combo, so it made for 12 years, but really, really hard to find calendriers in general. And this one, time tested, it's working perfectly. So yeah, here's like your everyday bread and butter Octa Lune that we sell. Perfect, like brand new strap here. So I just introduced the 3 Journes that we just got in amongst many other watches. We also got a 5723 1R, which we've been selling a lot of, chocolate base, a 26240 ST black. We just sold a Bubba Watson. Surprisingly, August we thought is really slow. Some things are with wholesale, but retail has been absolutely amazing. I'm really, really busy, so fortunate for that. I just showed you the 3 watches. Now this is what happens next. Actually, Aidan already took pictures of the 3 watches. So Aidan does all the photos. Then Tyler does video content. So here we have Tyler. Look at this setup he already has within like a minute of getting the watches back. So Tyler, you want to explain a little bit what you do day to day and what you're working on here?
Well, every watch has beautiful details. Sometimes with video, you can capture like what it's like to have it in your hands or right in your face. One other thing about doing videos and photos is we have to keep everything very clean. So you can be assured that every watch delivered is going to be clean to the 9.
And then we have Aidan that takes all of our photos, which you guys see online.
Yeah, so the watches come in. If we haven't shot them before, I'll take them, usually outside, on top of my car, take pictures of them, upload them to the website, then all the wholesale and dealer chats also. Kind of keep a running spreadsheet of all the new stuff we have come in.
So what happens is like all the watches will come in each day. He'll see that we haven't had this watch before, then he'll go and shoot it. He'll put it on the website, you know, in the wholesale chats, keep a tab of, you know, what still needs to be sold wholesale. So he'll, you know, every few days continue to post it. The biggest thing is, you know, the website photos. So all of our retail photos that you see online everywhere that he takes for every watch, usually roughly 16 pictures. And not only that, but he does an incredible job editing them, make sure that they're absolutely perfect. I mean, look, it takes like 5 seconds to explain what exactly he does, but it takes a lot of time because we have a lot of watches that we're constantly posting.
Definitely takes a few hours each day.
Yeah.
It definitely made me learn reference numbers and stuff, subtle differences between them. Like the other day, somebody I remember on an auction was like, isn't this watch actually this reference? Then I knew to point out actually non-fluted bezel, but
Yeah.
I only realized that because I was shooting.
Yeah, so he's also done a really good job in like wholesale follow-up, and he's gonna be doing more and more of that because as the days goes on, he's learning more and more. Like Journe, for instance, which is really new to G&G, so we're all learning on that, but he's definitely a really fast learner and picking all that up as well. I think also entering it in every day probably really helps you memorize it.
Yeah, doing the website stuff because I have to fill out the entire description of the watch.
Yeah.
That probably helps.
For sure.
I'd probably go Richard Mille, honestly, is my favorite brand, or FP Journe. Probably my 2 favorites. They're kind of pretty different, but...
Yeah, he just took some insane photos of the Giraffe, and
yeah.
I'm just too white, so like a white watch on a white person just doesn't mix, you know, that's the problem.
The Giraffe just like, it's sick looking.
Yeah, the red, the red NTPT.
It is crazy.
Yeah, you made the colors absolutely pop on that. It was a 26... 730 OR 50th anniversary blue fume dial. And I was never crazy about that turb with the fume dial. And he took these pictures that were absolutely insane. And I was just like, oh, actually that watch is like kind of sick. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's part of selling. You got to have good pictures of a watch. Aidan right now is looking at this green Arabic that we have, Day-Date. That watch, if you just take it in regular lighting, just looks kind of boring. But when you have a sunburst dial, it looks 1,000 times better.
I know, this is actually my favorite Rolex now after I shot it.
Didn't like it prior.
Yeah, I didn't like
But it looks so good in the sun.
So good.